Hope you are okay and you are enjoying your work. Okay, as usual. Now today we will start new lesson, right? We have completed block 5, my country. We have learnt about states, capital, everything now. Now, children, last year in 3rd class we have learnt about local governing bodies. Local governing bodies. Now, in that you have learned about Gram Panchayat, what work they will do, municipalities, what work they do. Okay. Now, today we will be going to learn new block, national goal. National means our India, national. S1, democracy. Now, our aim is democracy as a national goal of India. Goal means what work we have to do about this. For example, children, you will come to school, yes? Now you are studying in 4th class, okay? Now what all you have to do? You have to write the test, FA test, other test, exams, all these things you have to pass and go through all these things, and then you will get the result, and then you will be going to next class. This is what your goal, your aim, what we have to do, okay? What work we have to do. So like that way, national goals means what in our India, what work government will do. Got it, children? This is very important lesson, children. Please listen, huh? Now, I'll show you all examples. Now, I will play with the chits. Okay? I know that I am missing you so much. Otherwise, we both have, you all and I would have played the game. But I am trying to play the game and show you the example. I want to make you understand what it is. So be patient and slowly we'll do. Children, here I made a column. Okay? Yes, uniform should be compulsory. No, uniform should not be compulsory. Now, in this, children, one example. Children, this is one example. Uniform, like school uniform or any other uniform, sometimes you like and sometimes you don't like. So, in that, choice is there. See, children, here, some likes to wear uniform and some they don't like. They say it is compulsory or no need. Now everybody has got their own choice, view. Now with this example I will start a game. You can see these chits. I only made it. I am only doing this. Did you see these chits, children? I will only take out chits in front of you only. See this one, first chit. First chit, what it is? Yes. So, now one child is saying, one student or child, one student is saying yes. He says that yes, uniform should be compulsory. I'll keep it here down. Now next, no. One student is saying, no need, why I want to wear the uniform, morning, my mummy is worrying me, I have to wear all uniform, right? So you will start crying like that. So one child, one student doesn't like. No. Right? Now second one, I'll keep this here. Now again second one I'll take, first I'll do yes. Yes. Then second, one child is saying yes, we need. Then oh my god. Another student also saying yes. Okay. Then one more. Oh my god. Fourth student is also saying yes. Oh. Now fifth also says, see here, look here. Yes. Yes. Okay. And here, oh, no. One student say no. Now, again one student is saying yes. 6 is yes. Right? Then one more no. So third one is no. Now, in these children, how many students want? They want uniform as a compulsory? 6 students. And here 3. So majority, they want uniform to be compulsory, right? And of course it will be less. Here more student wants and here less. So which one will be voting here? 6 students. Here 6 students are saying yes and 3 no. Okay. So what will pass here? Compulsory. So we will keep this uniform as a compulsory. This is what the percentage of voting. So in our elections also, children, when people vote to the leaders, they will see how many are saying yes and how many are saying no, whatever they are choosing their leader. How many numbers? Got it? You understood, children? Got it? 50%, more than that. Yes, 50%. 50% they are saying yes. Okay. So the vote will be yes here. So he will be elected as a leader. So this is what example I am giving you. Now, sometimes we will think whether we have to do it or not. So we'll ask advice. 2-3 people you will ask advice, right? And whichever you think best, you will choose that, right? So leaders also, you have to choose it correctly, children. Okay? Now children, I showed you one example. Meaning is, we took the final decision by voting. The option that got more than 50% votes became the final decision. That is a final. This method by which people take decisions by voting is called democracy. In India, we have a democratic government. There is nothing but people will elect their own leaders. Now here, number 1, democracy means rule by the people. Second point, the people of the country elect the leader of the country. Third point, the people of the country participate in the decision making of the country. So people only will decide, okay, to which leader he has to elect. By how? By voting their votes to their own leaders, whichever they like. Got it? Okay. Now children, how are leaders in our country chosen? What are some advantages of having a democratic system? So this is two main points, children. I'll explain you. India follows a democratic system of government. Now also we are following the same thing, children. This means that the people of India take the important decisions of the country by voting. Just now I explained you same thing. And that includes choosing the leaders who will govern our country, who looks after our country. That is most important. Some advantages of a democratic systems are that people of the country participate in the decision making. If the leader they have chosen is not governing properly, the people can choose another leader. Yes, that option is there, children. If that leader is not proper, then the people has got right to choose another leader, children. Understood? Now here, one more question, children. This is what the advantage. Now disadvantage. What is the disadvantage? Even if a leader gets only 51% votes, he or she is chosen. The remaining 49 votes do not make a difference. Many people do not take interest in voting. So the voting do not reflect the actual decision of the people. This is what the decision making also of the people. Disadvantage. This is what the disadvantage means. Just now I showed you 6 students were saying yes and 3 were saying no. So what our decision by voting was? Yes, 6%. But for example, if he is saying here 5 and here 6, then it makes a difference between 50% and the 49%. Right? Okay, that's all. Will not go so deep, children. This is very clear, which I showed you in playway. Right. Now children, open your reader, page number 40. Democracy. In the Greek language, demos means people and kratos means rule. So the word democracy means rule by the people. This is very important, children. Okay. Democracy as a form of government is different from monarchy. Monarchy means one man's rule by a king, queen or emperor. And dictatorship rules by a single person, only one person. He will rule. Whatever he decide, people has to follow. If he say yes means you have to do it yes, like that. You can't change. If you doesn't like also, you can't change his decision. The preamble to the Constitution of India starts with the phrase, "We the people of India." This is a phrase word, means one line. Okay, famous line. We can say that is a phrase. Okay, phrase. What is our phrase is? We, the people of India. We. You all comes under we. Here. This shows that the power of the country lies with the people of India. So in India, people choose their own leaders. Okay? That means rule by the people. India follows a democratic form of government. The citizens of India who are above 18 years of age vote to choose their leaders. Yes, children, now you can't do voting. Children, you are small. When you will become 18 years, then you can choose your own leader. The head of India follows a democratic form of government. The citizens of India who are above 18 years of age vote to choose their leaders. The head of the government in India is the president. Elections in India are held every 5 years. Every 5 years election will be held. In short, in a democracy, people have the right to govern their country. People can elect leaders who can participate and make decisions of the country. The following phrase is often used to describe a democratic form of government. Rule of the people, by the people, and for the people. So this is very important. Remember this. Rule of the people, by the people, for the people. Okay? Of the people, by the people, and for the people. A large number of countries in the world today follow a democratic system of government. Children, open your workbook, page number 34, S1, democracy. Now here, first question, tick the examples of what happens in a democratic country. We have to see which is correct sentence and then we have to mark only tick mark near ABC. Now a king and queen rule the country. After their death, the prince or princess automatically becomes the next ruler of the country. No, you should not put tick. B, every few years, the people of the country elects the leaders of the country. The people who get the most number of votes become the leaders. Just now I showed the example. So you will put tick mark, right? Where? Near B. Small tick mark you put. C, the ruler of the country decides that in order to make the country safer, any person caught stealing should immediately be put into a jail. No. Second one, D. D, the people of the country choose the people who will make the laws of the country. This is correct sentence. D. Put tick mark on D. You understood? So, tick mark on B and D. These two lines are, sentences are correct. Now question 2. What is democracy? In a democracy, the people of the country have right to rule their own country. They elect leaders of the country by voting. Just now I explained you. Same thing I am writing and giving you so that you can write. But read and write, children. Please see. Don't just move your videos. Just see. Listen 2 times nicely. Then you will never forget. B. Write 2 advantages of democracy. First point, in a democracy can take part in decision making of the country. Second point, if the leader they have chosen is not good, they can change the leader by voting. Again they will do an election and again they vote to other person and they will choose. This is 2 points, that is 2 advantages he is asking, no, that I have written here. Write 1 difference between a country ruled by a king and a country that follows democracy. Means one which country is ruled by king. King is ruling. Those time king used to rule. No, children, you must be seeing in movies and all, or story books also. How some kings were good, how they used to rule, all that. And now, and a country that follows democracy. Let us see. All the important decisions are taken by the king, whereas in a democracy, whereas in a democratic country, all the important decisions are taken of the people, by the people and for the people. Got it? This is for our people. Okay? Own good of the people. And here, whatever the decision king used to decide, we have to follow. Now you understood, children? Please be careful. Read everything. Read the reader also one time. Slowly you do the work. And write neatly. There is no hada bada karbal. Okay. Good luck.